Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2019 or Pokemon Journeys the Series anime video. In this video I want to talk about episode 99 of Pokemon Journeys, which will be airing soon. This episode was only recently revealed, and I mean recently. This happened today, only hours ago at the time of recording. Said episode was revealed alongside its title and its summary. 2 images of the episode were also leaked. This will surely be an amazing episode and I absolutely cannot wait to watch it, which is why I decided to make a video on it as soon as possible. So, let's get to it. The title of episode 99 is Marnie of Spike Move, which means that Marnie will finally appear in the anime in this episode. Now, Marnie was shown in the latest special preview alongside her brother Piers, so it was already known that the two of them will appear in the anime soon. However, the special preview did not say when they will appear, and there were no leaks at the time or soon after that revealed when they will appear either. Until now, that is. We now know that both of them will appear in episode 99, which will air on February 25, which is very exciting. Marnie and Piers are two of my favorite characters from Pokemon Sword and Shield, and so I have wanted to see them in the anime for a long time, Marnie especially. So I was very happy when I saw the latest special preview, and now I am even more excited because we now know when they will appear in the anime. The summary for episode 99 is also available. According to the summary, Marnie is Ash's next opponent in the Pokemon World Coronation Series, which is very exciting. I did say in my video talking about the latest special preview that I wanted to see Marnie in the World Coronation Series so that she can battle Ash, so I am happy that this will indeed be the case. I also said in that video that I hope that Marnie becomes Ash's rival since she is a rival in the games. At this point, it remains to be seen if this will indeed be the case. Now, I did make a video in which I tried to predict who Ash's next opponent will be, and I did not mention Marnie, meaning that my prediction was wrong. Or rather, it was partially wrong, since I said that Ash's next opponent will match these 5 criteria, and Marnie does match 4 of them. So while I was not completely right, I was still very close. Also, I guess that in the end, most of the silhouettes in this image that supposedly shows Ash's hyperclass opponents really are just placeholders, since none of the 3 silhouettes in the middle look like Marnie. So, Marnie is Ash's next opponent. Therefore, Ash and Go will travel to the Galar region in episode 99 so that Ash can battle Marnie. However, Team Yell give Ash and Go false information. They lie about where the battle will take place, and so Ash and Go end up going to the wrong place. They end up going to Spikemuth instead, where they meet Piers, Marnie's brother and the gym leader of Spikemuth. In the games, Team Yell are fans of Marnie and they want her to become the champion, which would also get more publicity for their hometown, Spikemuth. But they take things too far and they start getting in the way of Marnie's rivals. So it's likely that in the anime their goal is the same, except that maybe they want Marnie to become the monarch of the World Coronation Series instead of the champion of the Galar region. Therefore, they probably lied to Ash about where the battle will take place so that Ash loses by default for not showing up to the battle. And they lead Ash to Spikemuth instead because Spikemuth is their home turf, so they can hinder Ash easier here. However, Ash does learn that he was lied to and he does find out where the battle will really take place. My guess is that Piers tells him, since Piers does take Ash to the real site of the battle, Windon Stadium, on his bike. And on the way there, Piers tells Ash about Marnie's feelings about the World Coronation Series. The intense hyperclass battle between Ash and Marnie then begins, and that's the summary. There are also 2 images of this episode available. One shows Marnie in action commanding her Pokemon during the battle, and it appears that she is indeed in Windon Stadium. And the other image shows Piers singing or screaming his heart out. So yeah, I am very much looking forward to this episode. I am very much hyped and excited for it, and it should be an amazing episode. So now it's time for me to make some predictions about the episode. What do I think will happen? Who will win? What Pokemon will Ash and Marnie use? Among other things. Well, first, it's obvious that the battle will be 3-on-3 because every other hyperclass battle thus far has been 3-on-3. Since the battle will take place in Windom Stadium, which is a power spot, I think that it is safe to assume that we will see Dynamax/Gigantamax during the battle. Since Ash's Gengar got Gigantamax recently and he has yet to use it in battle, I think that it is safe to assume that Ash will use Gengar for this battle and that Gengar will Gigantamax during the battle. In the games, the only Pokemon that Marnie has that can Gigantamax is her Grimmsnarl. So I think that it is likely that she will use Grimmsnarl against Ash, so we will likely see a battle between Gigantamax Gengar and Gigantamax Grimmsnarl, which should be a pretty epic battle. It should also be a pretty interesting battle due to the type matchups, since Gengar is weak to Dark, while Grimmsnarl is weak to Poison. As for what other Pokemon Marnie and Ash will use, I think that it is likely that Marnie will use Morpeko since it is her partner and signature Pokemon in the games. And so, I think that Ash will use Pikachu to battle Morpeko since it would just be so fitting, considering that Morpeko is the Pikachu of Generation 8. As for the third and last Pokemon that Ash and Marnie will use, it's difficult to say. In the games, Marnie has a Liepard, a Toxicroak, and a Scrafty. So in the anime, her third Pokemon will likely be one of these three, but I can't really say which one. As for Ash, well, he has several options of course, but considering that Marnie specializes in Dark-type Pokemon, Lucario or Sirfetch'd would be a great choice. But Ash wouldn't know this prior to the battle, though he might realize it during the battle, which might influence his choices. Dragonite and Dracovish have not seen action since episode 65, so maybe Ash will use one of them just to give them some time to shine, after such a long time without battling. Dracovish would be a fitting choice considering that the battle will take place in the Galar region. The same can be said for Sirfetch'd, and Sirfetch'd could also use some redemption after what happened the last time it battled. As for who will win the battle, it's difficult to say. Ash has been on a winning streak recently and so I don't think that he will lose. And since Marnie will appear in the anime for the first time in episode 99, we really don't know how strong she is in the anime. So I do think that Ash will win, especially since Ash will likely use Gengar in the battle. And it would be terrible if Gengar loses the first battle that it fights while having Gigantamax. Now, if Marnie is to be Ash's rival in the anime, then maybe she will win this first battle, so that Ash has a reason to battle Marnie again in the future. But Ash and Marnie can still be rivals even if Ash wins the first battle. Sawyer proved in the XY series that not all of Ash's rivals have to be strong trainers that defeat Ash constantly. Ash can also have rivals that he defeats repeatedly, rivals that keep coming back hoping to defeat Ash someday. So again, I think that Ash will win. He will defeat Marnie, and I also do think that we will likely see Marnie again in the future, because she is a character from Pokemon Sword and Shield, so I doubt that we will only see her in one episode. In fact, I do think that there will be more than one episode dedicated to Piers and Marnie, because according to the summary, most of the episode will be about Ash and Go going to Spikemuth, where they will meet Piers, and Piers will even have to take them to the stadium and they will talk about Marnie. I really don't think that they will be able to resolve all of this and an entire 3-on-3 battle in just one episode. So it's likely that episode 99 will just be part 1, and most of the battle will take place in the next episode, which will be episode 100. It would be fitting to celebrate such a milestone with an epic battle. It could also be that episode 98, which is currently unknown, will be the first part of this Piers and Marnie arc, and episode 99 will be the one that features the battle. As for the feelings that Marnie has for the World Coronation Series, which is what Piers will talk to Ash about, I really don't know what these feelings are. Maybe this refers to Marnie's reason for joining the World Coronation Series, in which case she likely wants to support Spikemuth by becoming the Monarch, which is the same objective she has in the games, except that in the games, she wants to become the champion of the Galar region instead. This will add an emotional weight to Marnie's battle with Ash. If Ash knows what's driving Marnie to battle, then he will know what's at stake during the battle, and the battle will be that much more personal. It is also possible that Marnie does not want to participate in the Pokemon World Coronation Series at all. Maybe she just decided to join because she really wants to support her hometown. And the World Coronation Series is probably the best way to advertise anything, because in the Hyperclass, you get to battle in a big stadium filled with people, and the battles are even shown on TV. So maybe Marnie feels like she has no choice. If she wants to support Spikemuth, then she must participate in the World Coronation series and she must focus on it, even if there is something else that she wants to do, like say, inherit the Spike Muth gym from Piers. Marnie looks sad in the special preview, and the way the summary of the episode mentions Marnie's feelings and the fact that Piers feels that he needs to tell Ash about them makes me think that perhaps said feelings are not positive, and Marnie is conflicted. So perhaps battling Ash will allow her to decide what path she wants to follow. But yeah, that's everything I have for you in this video. Again, episode 99 will air on February 25, and I am beyond excited for it. I really can't wait to see it. Since there are still quite a few unknowns about this episode, I will make a video on the preview for it once it airs, and I will of course review the episode when it comes out. I also do want to say that since the information on this episode was leaked recently, very little time has passed since the information was found out, so there hasn't been enough time to really confirm its veracity. So I do apologize if it turns out that said information is wrong. But that's the video. As always, leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokemon and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this right away. Thank you very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.